Hey you guys, I just wanted to make you a really quick video about the project plan in Unit 3. I'd had some questions about it and I thought it would be good for me to make a video, just kind of show you how to step through that process of completing the project plan and setting dates for yourself. So that assignment is located in Unit 3 towards the beginning. Before you start on it, make sure that you do the introduction and that you do the lesson here on the project plan. Complete the discussion board and then you'll click on U3A1 project plan. That document looks like this. So for this assignment, you're going to fill this out using these instructions. It says you have the opportunity to set your own dates for the rest of the work in senior project. Take into consideration your personal schedule, family functions, work, sports, extracurricular activities, other major school assignments, and determine the most appropriate due dates for you. Remember, things don't always go as planned, so you'll want to give yourself some extra time at the end in class if you need it. In addition to considering your own schedule, you also need to consider the schedule for IDLA for this course and also the schedule for your local school in case they have separate requirements for you. So there's going to be two other things you want pulled up on your computer as you're completing this. You'll want to pull up the course schedule for this course, and you can find that by clicking on Materials, going to Start Here, and then clicking on course schedule. This is something you actually saw at the very beginning of this course. So the course schedule here outlines everything we're completing for IDLA. It gives you an overview of the objectives for every unit and then the dates. And so if you read through here, you'll see that in Unit 3, you're going to begin project planning. You'll start documenting your time and your activities, and you'll start drafting a project report. Then you'll continue through this project. By the end of Unit 4, it says you're going to complete your research. In 5, you're going to edit and revise. You're going to do a project report. You're going to complete a project report rough draft. Your final project or product you're going to complete in Unit 6, so between March 21st and April 3rd. Unit 7 is all about preparing your presentation. So from the 4th to the 17th in this class, that unit is all going to focus on preparing your final presentation. And then you're going to present your final presentation between 4:18 and 5:1 at your local school. When we get to this point, I'll have to work with your site coordinator, and you'll work with your site coordinator and your senior project coordinator, and they will set up a panel to view your project at your local school. You might have a different date than this if your school decides to kind of go off their own schedule. And so that's why it's really important that you have this pulled up to help you complete the project plan, but you also want to pull up that local requirements assignment that you've already completed. So you turn this in Unit 1. So pull this up. For many of you, your local senior coordinator isn't adjusting anything. They're having you complete the project just as it is here in the IDLA course. And if that is the case and there are no adjustments needed, then you just need to go off of this course schedule and your personal schedule to complete this assignment. Now, on the other hand, if your senior project coordinator wrote something in your notes here about having to present earlier or having specific requirements that are specific to your project and that are different than what's inside the course, then you need to go by those that are written here by your senior project coordinator at your local school. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, definitely send me an email so I can explain it further. Going back to that project plan, it outlines all of your units. It kind of summarizes what you're supposed to do in those units for the most part. Your job is to set dates. Again, for Unit 3, your dates are going to want to fall here during the Unit 3 dates in the IDLA course. So you'll go to Unit 4, same thing. It outlines all the different things that you're supposed to do in Unit 4. You need to set dates for yourself. But again, you're going to want to go back here to the course schedule and make sure that those dates coincide with our IDLA course. When you get to this part here, you're outlining your steps for your project. So you're going to want to write those steps in yourself. And again, set dates for yourself. And you'll continue to do that through all of the units here, going back and forth between the project plan and the course schedule so that you can match up with the dates that we complete each unit in this course. When you get to Unit 8, your presentation, you're going to set a date again right in here in between 4:18 to 5:1. When we get closer to that date, your senior project coordinator at your local high school will set that up for you and create a panel of 3 people to watch your presentation and judge it. So you'll want to choose a date in between this group of dates right here. Again, use your schedule plus the course schedule here to help you figure that out. Make sure you pull up your local requirements checklist, which you've already turned in, just in case there's anything additional you need to do or something separate you need to do based on your school, or just in case they have other dates that you need to abide by. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Once you're completely done with this, you'll go ahead and you'll upload it for me. If you have other questions, please let me know.